Hi Tappers! There are a lot of questions on what certification is like, so I'm going to dedicate a video to that and give you full disclosure. The biggest thing I want to stress is that this program is set up to set you up for success. It is not made to be convenient when you can get around to it as a source of information. This is school. It is set up in a way that is highly manageable as long as you go in expecting to kind of rearrange your priorities for a bit and truly focus in on EFT. This certification is rich in information. There are 48 techniques, which you will learn about in detail, and then you will learn how to implement them in a session. And you will have an introduction on the studies done, which validate them one by one. This part is done mostly with text and pre-recorded video as a support. There are quizzes to be sure that you're absorbing the material before adding more on. There are live support calls for you to attend so that if you feel alone and like you're not getting something, or maybe you're getting it and you're super pumped and you want to go really deep and you have a question on it, you have that opportunity often. The recorded online classes are beautiful and laid out really well to maximize absorption and integration. You also have live workshops where for 2 days and then 4 days, you are immersed in EFT culture and you are given time in these workshops to ask questions, practice the techniques, everything that you're learning. There are specific windows of time where these happen in your certification to maximize your results. Once you have a thorough understanding of the techniques individually, you are assigned a mentor and you begin tracking actual sessions as a student practitioner so that you can integrate the techniques to learn a flow between them as you need to for your person. This is where most people waver, if they're going to waver. So I'll do another video on how to find people to practice on. So let's assume for now that you've got that part down. You demonstrate to your mentor your ability to execute all of these 48 techniques effectively. Another important part of this certification that is usually brushed aside in other certifications is the importance of ethics. Now, this is emphasized so much that there's not one but 2 books on it, and if you don't read them both, you won't pass the test. There is an education to be gained on the weight of responsibility that you are taking by sitting in that practitioner seat and supporting the release of someone else's biggest issues. It is important to be prepared for that, and we make sure that you are properly ready. Certification takes about a year to accomplish if you are diligent on spending 3 to 4 hours a week on it. Now that sounds super easy, right? So easy, it's easy to forget a week. But then the next week you have 8 hours of class if you're going to catch up and stay on track. It compounds very quickly. So here's where it's important to have the mindset that for the next 12 months, your life is going to look a little different for 3 to 4 hours a week. And this isn't a course where you can click play on the video and play a game on your phone and cook dinner and snuggle with the dog and exercise while you listen. It's rich with pretty mind-blowing information, so being fully present is really important. And that is why we have the outcome that we do with our practitioners. So if this sounds a little aggressive for what you're wanting, then take a workshop. Those are more likely what you're leaning towards, and they offer the same high standard of education and the richness of information. But however, if you're thinking, heck yes, after hearing this, then I think you've found the program for you. I'll tell you more in a little bit, and I'll see you soon.